last week?
Fried chicken.
We were heading to the Curse of Ball.
That's true. And we fought something. No, we didn't.
Oh, yes, we
We
did.
just came out
We
of the
fought a chicken.
swamp. It was a
We were at
cuckoo,
the point where
actually, and he killed you. So definitely you need to be rolling up a new character.
no, no. Uh,
You
my
cannot
buddy,
escape the cuckoo apocalypse. It
no,
will
my
consume
buddy,
you.
he shook me awake, and we're at the point where I think we had to drag.
Yeah, right now we are trying to decide which path to take, and I think
No,
some were.
that was last week. We're out of
No,
the
no,
swamp
we've
now. We
already
just
started. We've already started our adventure, our path. We were, we saw the bird, we saw the chicken birds, who mesmerized me, and then some what was it? Arya saw those glowing people in the forest and was scared of that.
yeah, we saw cannibals in the forest. So Rhea got absolutely terrified of the very idea. Luckily, we did not die.
Yeah,
We
with
didn't
Or
your
see,
get it.
we
terrible
didn't know
rolls.
anything about the cannibals.
You guys were very alert, and you got through and got all the way down to your current location. So, were you going to continue down the river, or did you wish to make a detour?
River sounds fine by me.
There's nothing for us to need a detour for.
All right.
This is out of character and purely just because I am curious. If I were to get level 5 and do my barbarian again and then go to, say, sorcerer or warlock, would I still have my 2 attacks, or because I switched over, would I be stuck with that?
You
Once you
have
hit level 6 and are able to multi-class at that point, then yes, you have to have 5 levels in barbarian to have your multi-attack.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get level 5 in barbarian, and then in
Yeah,
level
you,
6.
you get 2 attacks with one weapon. It's not like you get like Eldritch Blast and Sword Swing. Unless you can do one of them as a bonus attack, but you basically get 2 attacks with your attack action, um, and then you have your bonus action on top of that.
Okay,
That's how that works.
gotcha.
And remember, if you're raging, you can't cast spells.
Yeah, I know that part.
Yeah, sometimes multi-class barbarians do forget that. We have a barbarian on my Sunday game, and we have to remind him a lot that you're raging, you can't cast spells. All right, so who's keeping watch as you travel down the river?
I'll keep watch.
So will Satanta.
Alright, where did I put my notebook? There it is.
Come on. Why you no load?
Okay, so we're making perception checks.
Yes, you are.
Nah, I don't think I need to, but I'll try with my +2.
Okay.
Okay, that's weird.
He is distracted by
Mm.
Thick as he paddles down,
I don't think it's
being
the
in
same
the
canoe,
back boat.
so
No, you're not in the same canoe. Funk's in the front canoe with Aria, Little One, and Santana. Devlin, you're in the back canoe with you and the other NPCs.
Dozel and Dozel. That's his name.
He's an NPC right
Dozel's
now since he's
currently
not
an
here.
NPC. Yeah. So both Arya and Satanta, you happen to look off, into the jungle a bit from the river, and you see a group of what looks like soldiers, patrolling in armor. You even see what appears to be a good-sized dinosaur, well, human-sized dinosaur, trailing at their side.
I get the party's attention and point in that direction.
Remembering what happened last time I met a guy in armor, Aria kind of ducks down a bit and tries not to be too noticeable, which is hard considering she's 7'3".
Kyle glances over towards that direction, and he frowns heavily. And which boat is it's which who one of you is closest to him?
Devlin would be closest to Kyle.
So he leans over towards
'Cause he's in-
Devlin. Devlin says, "I very much suggest we do not talk to those people right now. I'd rather they not notice me."
Over here, I have no big deal with talking to anybody right now. It's not part of my purview to talk to people.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Continue down the
Keep
river
on
because
paddling.
Aria is very keen not to be noticed. And yelled at again.
Yeah, so you
No,
guys,
Daddy's not here to yell at you, so you're good.
so you
Not
guys
that
did-
Aria doesn't know that.
all right. So the soldiers continue to move on. Don't seem to notice you, or if they do, they don't become alarmed by your party. All right. So and you get another night for good berry and create water, purify water, that sort of things.
Yep. Well, I do that in the morning. Well, no, the evening would probably be
Yeah.
better when I don't have it all, when I can regain all my spell slots.
Yeah,
yeah.
and you're not thinking of a fight when we have enough people to look at things.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's watch.
I'll take first watch actually if you don't mind.
I've already rolled. I got 10.
All right.
Whichever watch Satanta takes is a 9.
Or
I got
are
an 8, so.
Dick, are you taking watches for?
Yeah, give me a sec. Sorry, I'm being slow. Did it work? Yeah.
So that evening goes on as normal, and by the morning there is a drizzle of rain pouring down from between the branches of the trees.
Aria is kind of grins a bit and sets up. It's like she looks around like, oh, we don't have time to set up rain catchers. Then she kind of like, oh, right. Remembering that she can produce water.
Shit, I should have bought an umbrella. I was thinking about it too.
Aria takes off her poncho and offers it to Devlin. And she kind of just stands out in the rain and she's kind of grinning.
No, he has a poncho, but it'd be more of a thematic thing for him to wear to have an umbrella type of thing.
Oh. Well, she doesn't realize that, alright?
Oh, this was out of character. I was talking. I should have bought an umbrella.
Oh,
This wasn't game wise.
oh, it wasn't in character.
Remember,
All right, so
this
Rita,
is my
in
in
fact, has her
character
poncho.
talking.
You didn't see it, but I stuck my tongue out at you.
Should have brought an umbrella. That's more thematic for Devlin. I just didn't think about it. Yeah, well. What Devlin does is he pulls up his poncho above his head, like, rain. Why does it have to rain? I should have brought an umbrella.
Maria takes off her poncho and offers it to Ty, not knowing if she has anything. Like, here you go. Like,
She
kind
she
of grinning, like.
gratefully pulls it around her, and she smiles a bit at you. Kyle just kind of
Aria,
nods in your direction.
Aria looks absolutely delighted and then goes back to prancing in the rain. Her
All
tail is slightly wagging.
So, perception checks as you're going downriver.
That's a decent one.
I'm
During the
Yeah, average.
singing in the rain.
during the day, as the rain continues, uh, Arya and Funk. Unless that's is that a
The 19 should have been the first roll.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Arya
I don't know
and
why it rolled
Funk,
twice.
you happen to notice that nearby is a small flock of flying snakes. Just kind of flitting through the air, seemingly soaking up the rain as well. And their tongues are darting out and gathering various insects that are buzzing around.
Aria kind of claps her hand and calls out in a speak to animals, "Hello, friends!" And I'm going to cast it because I never get to use my spell slots anyway.
All right, roll animal handling as well.
All right, with advantage because of my voice with speech and animals.
Excuse me while I quiet this.
Hang on, what? Hang on, give me a second.
So
My computer just slowed.
Five
hang
of
on.
the five of the
Continue, sorry.
sorry, 5 of the 8 of them come zipping up towards you, Arya. They just keep like hovering, flapping their wings, and gazing at you.
I say to them in their language, like, "How are you today? Lovely weather, isn't it?"
It's nice, they hiss.
I nod enthusiastically.
She should shut up. Not talk to strange animals. Devlin says to himself. And anyone else in his boat who listens.
I look to them like, "Would you like to perch? I'm sure you're like, I don't mind if you use me as a perch for a little while." I read my like, I like,
and that's even what the picture and the token looks like. So they'll all 5 of them just start wrapping around your arms, loosely around your neck, and just one of them wraps around your tail, and they just kind of are now perched on you.
All right, hang on. Did you did you show the handout or not yet?
There's no handout. I was looking for it. I was looking at the token picture. It just shows a flying snake curled around someone's arm. It's really cute.
All right. As during my 10 minutes, I'm going to talk to them, find out their names, kind of what their lives. You don't have to RP this. I'm just letting you know that Ari is, making conversation with 5 flying snakes. And she's grinning happily and broadly. And she's trying very hard to keep her tail still so it wouldn't disturb the flying snake.
So what are the rest of you guys doing while this is going on?
I think still raining.
I think yes, it's still raining. It's still raining until I say otherwise.
Devlin's in his boat with the NPCs and trying to cover himself so he doesn't get wet.
Satanta will just keep watching out.
Yeah, I think we'll do the same. Just keep watching everywhere because
Okay.
this is starting to become normal that she stops to talk at every creature.
That's what you get for having a druid in the party. So after about an
Mm.
hour, the flying snakes depart after having conversation with Arya,
She waves.
and you continue down the river. Nothing more happening that day.
I'd only want a flying snake companion so I could call it Pretzel Kawato.
Oh God.
There goes my dreams of having a flying snake companion. With that horrible pun.
Well, you could have tried to attempted to keep one of them, but
Nah, Aria wouldn't have tried to, keep it. They seemed they were all happy as a group, so she's like nature with nature.
Well, you could have asked her. You're okay. No, Rhea
It's
could
all
have
right.
asked, hey, don't you want to come on an adventure with us, like down the river for a little bit?
just like what
You know,
happened
just
with the
something like
pseudo
that.
dragon and the
Well,
paladin.
the fairy dragon.
Fairy dragon, sorry. I
Yeah.
keep doing that. It's like
On
the person with the fairy dragon I called pseudo dragon. Person with the pseudo dragon in another game, I think it's a rat. That's because he named it Squeak.
It's all right. I forgot about it honestly, but so Aria just kind of makes conversation. That's okay. We'll carry on. Maybe next encounter if we have another encounter.
All
Hey,
right.
it's like what I was saying in the DM in the other area. It's it's like the party. We're trying to keep the party away from the chicken that does nothing to advance the story. Oh, great! Now the party has a pet chicken.
Yeah, if there's any sort of animal on the grounds, your party will attempt to adopt it or kill it. That's just how it goes.
Uh-huh.
Don't introduce any creature, even an enemy creature, unless you're willing to accept that your party will attempt to tame it and bring it along with them on their adventure, or hack it to
That sounds
pieces.
all the more reason to have all sorts of creatures.
Yep. No,
I live for the role.
It's just a matter of things. It's like your party will kill the things they're not supposed to be killing and adopt the things that they really shouldn't be adopting. We had a character who adopted an abyssal chicken.
Pet the
Well, anyway,
pet the demon chicken. Do it now.
Yes.
Anyway,
now to advance the story.
No.
Yeah, your Santana has a good night's watch, and Kyle keeps an eye on you
Alright.
guys during the night.
I do, since it is raining, I do offer my share of the tent to Kai if and mentioned like if we
And
don't mind sleeping with little one, that is.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to mind.
All right.
And the night goes well. The next day.
All right.
Oopsies.
Well, I rolled perception for the night before.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll perception
I'm
again for
gazing-
this watch. Well, not watch, but the round.
So Devlin is gazing lovingly, longingly at Thick. I rolled a natural 1, people.
Well, it's hard to compare with the buff barbarian.
Hey, would it be possible for me to, have some fishing tackle going while we're going down the river and just letting it drag behind me? Because I did completely forgot I got fishing tackle,
Sure.
which lets me have a fishing
You
rod.
can add to your daily food allotment.
Okay,
So, wait,
I'm
let
gonna
me-
do
let me
that.
Get this straight. The vegan.
She's not a
druid-
vegan. She's not a vegan.
The
She just
animal
loves
loving
animals.
druid. Yep.
Yeah, the animal loving druid is going to fish and brutally murder.
And being
Just
an
do
animal
that.
lover doesn't mean that you're a vegan. That's a common misconception.
No.
It's
She-
just-
She loves animals, and when she kills animals for food, she prays over them and thanks them for giving their life to feed her.
No. What she's
she's a
doing is
circle
she's
of
fishing for pets.
she's a circle of lifer.
Um,
That's what she is.
a
No, she's
moon.
Just like
fishing for
me.
pets.
Okay.
Believing in the
She's more akin to
sanctity
native
of.
than vegan, no?
No. What she's doing is she's fishing
Hi,
for pets. That's
Vax.
what she's doing.
No, Vax, you can't step on the pages. I have to look at them. I have to be able to read my pages. Sit right here, little guy. It's safe there. All right. So during the day, as you continue on the river, the rain still pouring down.
Hey, what'd you say? I'm sorry. I have a loud one.
Perception for as you're traveling down the river.
Would I have noticed Evelyn staring longingly at Thunk?
What was your
With a
perception?
14? 14.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then I know what I'm going to ask him when we get to camp.
Okay, so Thunk is actually rolled a 6.
Yeah, 6 rolled a 6.
Oh. Okay, so the first time I rolled it was for night. For that would be the 6, and then you said we were still going down the boat again. So I'm not quite sure where we are. I'm lost.
Yeah, my first roll was for the river, like not watch, but for the river on this second one,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then
'cause,
like my natural one, and then we went off our tangent, and you said roll for perception again. That's
Yeah.
where I'm trying to.
And that's where I thought where Smug rolled perception.
So yeah, then Tenta,
Which
I don't know what you was. I think yours was the night. Mine was
Santa's
on
was
the
at night.
river. Smug's is on the
Okay.
river, and then
Okay,
six
so
first
my
one is
6
on the
was on the
river.
river. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind, my bad. Now I'm gonna cut up.
Yeah. So let's see here.
Yeah,
And then
actually,
Alright.
Tenta,
So I need all 5 of you to roll me a 1d6.
5 of us. I thought it was only 4.
Sorry, 4 of you.
Four and 5.
Arya and Santanta, I need you to give me a roll off.
You want them to roll another d6 or?
Alright. Okay, Satanta, you unfortunately rolled a. What did you roll earlier for perception? You rolled an 11 for perception. So you're completely unaware when a giant. Since nobody saw this, even out of the corner of their eye, you're completely unaware as a giant crocodile. Hold on. Stupid extra
That looks like a
old things.
bear.
No, this is.
Oh,
that.
Santanta, by the way, you should do a long rest and reset your health total, by the way.
Yeah, because your health total should be much bigger than that.
Which we maxed.
So the a bite comes striking down right on you and attempts to drag you overboard. But I think it's missing, isn't it? Yeah, your dexterity is higher than that. So yeah, you basically just barely dodge out of the way as a giant crocodile attempts to bite you and drag you over. Santanta, are you in the same boat as Dozel? That's Dozel and
No,
Devlin, right?
Santanta is. No, Santana is with Aria and Thunk and Little One.
Yeah,
Okay.
Satana's in the rear boat.
Okay.
And
So,
with and Kyle's in the rare boat too.
there we go.
Yeah, we don't know how the two big ones got in the same boat together. We don't know how that ended up.
So
Don't worry, we're gonna be switching things around when we get to camp.
So just remember, you can't actually you can't actually move because you're in the water unless you wish to dive into water, which would put you at half speed and make all of your attacks in the water if they're melee at disadvantage.
What? DM, one small question. What's the CR of a giant crocodile?
1.
5.
5?
Dang
Okay.
it.
It's also a swimming creature.
I can do swimming, I can't do 5.
Oh, you can do swimming.
That's my only issue.
Okay.
I can do swimming, but I think I'm still CR1.
No.
Yeah, just remember both NPCs are back there, which is why Devlin, there's actually 2 other people in this boat, EQ and Ty. I just figured I'd just put all the combatant tokens on the screen rather than put non-combatants on here.
That's fine.
Okay.
Not. I have my wonderful psychics, so I don't really need to do anything for my boat. I can throw my psychic blade 60 feet.
Excellent.
Yep.
Alright, so Arya.
I'm first.
You didn't click on your token.
Oh, shit.
I got you.
It's an easy fix, though.
Sorry.
No, it's easy to forget.
I'm still learning how to roll.
Satanta did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically you have to click on your token before rolling because it can roll on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Funk did the same thing as well, even though I was just giving the instructions.
I just clicked on it too. My computer's going slow, so.
Yeah.
Do you want me to re-roll again?
No, I got it. I'll fix it. Just give me a second. I just noticed all of the little things put on the tokens that I needed to fix as well.
But I wanted to keep my grenade because I'm explosive. Oh, you guys are in so much trouble.
Alright, Funk, you just looked over and saw a giant crocodile rising up from the water attempting to grab Santanta. You don't have much room for maneuverability because the boat is filled with things. You can attempt to get down into the water, but your movement's half speed, and you are at disadvantage in the water for any melee attack.
Okay, so it's still above the water, correct?
Yes, it's still above the water.
Okay, let's have some fun with this.
Yeah, there's no room to maneuver because the little one. Everybody's squashed in.
Let's see. Did I hit? Oh no, it didn't come through. There we go. Did I get it?
Blast.
With
yes.
a 20?
Yes.
Alright. With 3 points of damage. Yes.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Arya.
All right. Well, seeing this, just try to. So, do we have? Do we know where it is in the water, or is it hiding under the water?
Its head is still up above the water, just barely moving back from Santanta after trying to bite Santanta. So you can see the crocodile clearly.
Sorry.
It's how far away from us is it?
Can you not see the map?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at D&D Beyond. How do you do the drag thing? Rotating. Like, drag to see the distance.
You're right next to it. Is what I'm trying to point out.
Okay, so I can reach over with Sorry.
You can reach it over and touch it.
Yeah, on roll 20. At least for me, underneath my directional arrows, the back button and the forward button, you have a little taskbar. There should be a ruler with a circle on there. right above the dice thingy. And if you
Uh-huh.
click on that button, you can drag around and check distances.
Okay, okay. I am going to cast Shillelagh as a bonus action
Yeah, that's
with
me.
my quarterstaff.
All right.
Yes.
And then I'm going to give the crocodile a smack on the head with it.
Okay.
Or
But
try to.
that's a shillelagh. Well, that misses.
Yeah, it misses.
Kyle, he looks up from this and kind of narrows his eyes a bit. He does not have any distance abilities, unfortunately, and so he just kind of stands there and scans the water to see if there's any more of them.
Worst warlock ever.
He's not a warlock.
Oh.
Yeah. Once again, people always not taking Eldritch Blast. It's a perfect distance spell for a warlock. I'm just kidding.
It's a D10 cantrip.
Hey, it's a perfect distance spell for a warlock at
So-
low level.
The crocodile is going to attempt to bite Santanta, and it is
Very
thrusting
successful.
its tail against Arya.
That hits 15
2 for
15
2.
damage.
All right, so both of you need to yeah.
Okay, I must be
So
strength save.
Santanta, strength or dexterity. Arya, just strength. So you have been knocked prone. You're collapsed into the bottom of the little boat there.
Okay, and getting up will take half movement.
Ooh, yeah, it's not like you're moving anywhere. But you also took 16 points of damage.
16, or not 15?
15, sorry.
That should
You're right,
be
Fine.
acrobatics or athletics if you're.
Yeah. Do you have any more? What's your acrobatics or athletics score, Santanta?
No.
Oh, it's the same. So yeah. Either way, you've been grappled into the mouth of the giant crocodile.
Okay.
Well, that's fine.
Well, guess what? Next turn
And
you can
you
do
also
something
took
about it.
23 points of damage out of 37. Trent, do you guys have your health bars on D&D Beyond? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll fix it here. I was just making
Thank
sure
you.
because I'm like going, huh? I was like, oh
Oh.
yeah, that's right, D&D Beyond. Oh, I did the wrong
Update.
two people.
Yeah, mine updates on here automatically.
Thank you.
Hold on. Yeah, it's the problem with me hitting two people at once. There we go. Santanta, you are currently restrained by the giant crocodile, being held in its mouth.
I thought it was grappled.
Grappled,
never
the
mind.
target is restrained, and the crocodile cannot bite another.
Yeah, grapple and restraint are kind of the same thing, but there's differences.
Okay, so in other words, I can't cast any spells.
Let me look what it says under restrained here. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So that means using acrobatics to attempt to get out of there would be a disadvantage. Actually, it just says saving throws, not nothing to do with saving checks. No, you don't have any problem with casting spells. Wait, hold on. Grappled and restrained? Grapple or restrained? So I want to see what it says under grappled. Hold on.
Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained. So.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about
And then more, it kind of goes toward what you allow, because some spells require semantics, which the hand movements.
Yeah, you can
If
still wave your hands. Yeah, I just double checked that. See, thunderclap
and
Constitution saving throw. This is not thunder wave, which means it can't do anything to help on the other part, because I was just reading that part about grappled. So yeah, it takes 2 points of damage.
Could I be able to use am I able to roll again, or do I need to wait now?
You can roll again. Yeah, you're still stuck.
Oh, good grief.
Dozel. See, does Dozel have any spells that I can use at a distance here?
Sacred fire or something like that if he's got it.
No,
Sacred
he doesn't.
Flame.
Sacred flame.
He has smites. And cure wounds, which he can't do without touching. So he is going to jump.
Does he have
Row,
javelin?
row his boat.
Oh, good point. He might have javelins. Let me just double check that. Yeah, he actually has javelins. So he will launch a javelin out at the thing.
That's a good throw.
Mm-hmm. Should probably have this listed as use as resource. There we go.
He's posing for Iku.
So yeah, that hits that. The crocodile is not happy about that, as the javelin sticks into its hide. Devlin!
I'm going to do the wonderful psychic dagger.
That hits?
That hit. 16 damage. Oh, psychics.
Nice. Thunk! Your turn.
Alright. The way it is facing, if I wanted to hit it with my axe, would it work?
Does your axe? Do you have reach on your axe?
It's a great axe, so I don't think so.
You still you have Arya still in the way.
Yeah. So.
However,
Hey,
Santanta has been
I
pulled up into the air, so you might be able to take Santanta's spot and move closer. Basically, the giant crocodile has Santanta in its jaws, lifted up, and looks like it might be either about to snap and swallow Santanta or just dive under the water, depending.
Hi.
If the crocodile dives under the water, would I be able to wild shape into a regular crocodile? If not,
what's the CR on a regular crocodile?
Let me find out.
Because I'm pretty sure you have at least you've seen them at some point.
I mean, like, there's a whole crocodile.
Hey,
it's like a half.
Hey, Arya. Do you happen to have a petrified eye of a newt?
I don't need a spell slot. No, I don't.
But you have a kit, right, for like making stuff?
No.
Oh.
So Thunk, what are you gonna do?
Chemistry kit.
It is CR 1.5. So yeah.
Goliath Barbarian. What are you going to do?
I was trying to decide, but I can't use a hex because I don't have an eye of a newt.
Okay, that's what you're asking about.
Unless you had an arcane focus. I have an arcane a druidic focus.
Remember,
not
he's a
a
barbarian.
yeah.
Warlock
He
barbarian
does
or a
not.
barbarian type?
He's just a straight barbarian right now. He does not have a component pouch. He does not have spellcasting focus and all that.
Ah,
So
that's right. Wild Surge. Cool.
There's a 14 hit.
Yes, it does.
Awesome.
ooh, it cannot gain hit points, and that's
And it
necrotic.
took yeah.
Arya,
Well, I'm going to hit it with my staff again.
you get up from the bottom of the boat and go to hit it.
Get up. Yep.
That hits.
And damage.
Another 7 damage.
Smack. I smacked the crocodile.
Kyle, you useless oathbreaker. You do something.
He's not an oathbreaker.
So that means he's not a paladin. So we know he's not a war paladin. That's 2 out of who knows how many classes to go.
Well, he's obviously a fighter.
Unless he has a level in paladin, but he's not actually an oathbreaker. In which case, there's one subclass gone.
So
I'm trying to decide.
We don't want you to decide anything here. We want you to be endlessly engulfed in our shenanigans.
Well, that's fun too. But like Kyle is trying to figure out what exactly he's going to do in this situation. Well, I think he is going to go diving into the water and see if I can actually get him up there. Yeah, yeah, he can actually dive in and get all the way over there and swing at
does he have a
disadvantage.
swim speed?
It's half speed, but because he can't do that well. But he's going to take out his light blade and swoosh it. No, that hits. Giant crocodile. Giant crocodile will bite down on it, what it has in its mouth, which is at advantage because Santanta is currently restrained.
Wait, did we say that should we fall, we have death saves, right?
Yeah, you have death saves.
Okay.
If you fall to straight 0, then
yeah,
it's no death saves. But if you fall below 0, like when you initially fall that way, then you'll have death saves.
So Santanta, it jumps down on Santanta again and lets the limp form slide down its throat before it begins to dive underwater. Arya, you get an attack of opportunity, as does Kyle.
Okay, I get it. He goes underwater.
Yep, it's going underwater. Attack of opportunity.
And I can cast a spell.
Are you a warcaster?
I am.
Okay.
But question: does it have to be against a crocodile, or can it be to Satana?
It has to be. It's a reactionary attack spell against a fleeing opponent.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm just going to pull out something.
R.I.P. to the monk you used to be. Your key is over.
I'm gonna use frostbite on the crocodile.
Okay.
So how do Oh, 1 damage. That's it.
Yeah. And it saved. The crocodile, with its incredibly fast swim speed, even with a meal in its belly, swims away.
Can I turn into a crocodile and go after it when it hits my turn, or no?
So Santana, roll, make a death saving throw. Santana?
Just about to roll it.
Ooh.
Alright. Dozel is calling out helplessly. No idea where the crocodile is. Devlin.
I got nothing. Shit. Disappeared before my turn.
Mm-hmm.
But what color is the water? Is it clear or is it murky?
It's murky.
So even me jumping in is not gonna help anything. Wait, what's rapier? Once per turn. Devlin's gonna hold a psychic dagger for if it appears, because there's nothing he can do. And it's at this point there's no use for him to jump in the water because he can't.
Yeah.
He would not be able to see anything. So he's gonna hold a psychic dagger.
Funk.
Thick.
What?
Crocodile's disappeared with Santata in his belly. What are you doing?
I would have jumped on him, but he swam away too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. And it's like, yeah. So it's like, yeah.
I mean, there's one thing I would do because I know how to piss off alligators in real life and get them to come back.
But and does Thunk know this as well?
Well, he knows that it's probably still going to be hungry. But Arya's not going to be happy about it.
You're gonna don't you dare touch little one.
Oh, well, then I guess say goodbye to our friend because the bird's more important, huh?
I mean, like, when it hits Aria's turn, she's literally going wild shape into a crocodile and go after them.
Yeah, I've got nothing. I can't do anything.
Arya.
Arya jumps from the boat, and mid-jump, she turns into a crocodile and goes to swims after them.
Okay, roll a perception check as a crocodile.
Alright. According to my wild shape, perception would just be a straight wisdom throw. It wouldn't get my +5, would it? Just be a straight D20 since there's...
Does wild shape use your wisdom? Or does it use the creature's wisdom?
I don't know. It says I can keep my intelligent, wisdom, and I think one other
Okay,
score.
then you're using your personal wisdom. And also,
so...
as a matter of fact, you can only swim 30 feet per thing. But you can dash, so you can move up to 60. But still, roll perception.
Alright.
Because you are in murky water. Ooh, so you actually do know what direction it went in. And you believe it went this way.
Hang on.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, leave the alligator alone.
I don't hear that. I'm dashing after it. I already had my father my father die right in front of me. I'm not letting a friend die.
Okay, so the crocodile can swim 30 feet per turn, and it can move up to 60 with a dash, using that, taking the dash action.
Mm-hmm.
And you already used your bonus action. Was it action or bonus action to wild shape?
Bonus action.
Okay, so you can move 30 feet of movement. You've already used your bonus action.
Do I see it within 30 feet of me, or is it faster?
No, it's faster. It's not within 30 feet of you.
All right, I use my bonus. I use my action to dash after it. Then.
Okay. So, considering you know where it is, you can catch up to it. Kyle cannot swim, so he climbs back up into the. Well, he can't really swim that fast, so he climbs back up under the boat and tries to drive himself off. Giant crocodile, noticing that the other crocodile's directly behind it, will attack.
I really should have healed myself.
Tail whip. And
misses.
Then it goes and bites.
Wait, oh yeah, it has its mouth free.
So you lose 14. Yeah, because it swallowed thing. So the your crocodile form loses 14 points.
So I have 4 points left on my crocodile form.
Santanta, you take because you're into the crocodile's stomach. You take an instant death saving. You lose an instant death saving throw.
Oh,
and he already lost one.
Yep. And now you have to roll another death saving throw.
Come on, natural 20.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, Santana, he disappeared for us.
Yeah. Santanta?
Yes.
Basically, you have one last death saving throw. Here's the thing. Even if the crocodile dies next turn, unless there's no way for your party to actually rescue you at this point. You have to roll a nat 20 in order to survive this. Because you already lost a death saving throw inside this thing's stomach, and next turn, even if it's dead, you lose another one, which means it'll be a total of 3. So basically,
and that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
So do you have your new character ready?
That's okay. That'll give me a chance to work up a new character then.
I'm sorry to say that Aria, not knowing that sometimes is literally about to die, uses well, when it's her turn, I guess nobody else can do anything, can they?
Yeah, I don't think any of them can.
So I'm gonna use a bonus.
As long as he's above water, I can still shoot him with arrows.
He's not. He's underwater.
Did we see which way Arya went?
No, Arya went down into the murky water and swam. Arya was able to sense where it went, but was unable to. Did not have time to communicate this to you.
So then, I guess for us, we're gonna slow down the canoe as best we can, and then just mosey down the river. Still, there's nothing we can do. Literally.
I'm gonna use in wild shape. I can use a bonus action to expend 1 spell slot to regain 1d8 HP. So I'm going to expend one of my level 2 spell slots to roll for 2d8 health point.
sorry, since basically turn order is moot at this point, since there's two people that can do anything. Arya, what would you like to do?
This is my bonus action is going to regain some health, so I can expend a spell slot as a wild shape to regain some health.
Okay.
So that puts me back at 12. And I'm going to go after this bastard's tail.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the bite attack.
Okay. That's your attack roll? Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
That does not hit.
No,
hang
that's
on.
her
No,
healing.
that's my
your
healing.
healing?
I get
Oh, sorry. I was looking.
Yeah,
at
regain 12
I was looking
more.
down at the 12 and
plus 4.
yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to find out where, so it's going. I'm just going to put it manually. Roll.
Hold on.
1.
Oh, I see. I didn't actually save that down. I got that from there. The attack is one. It is plus 4 to hit.
Yes, so I have to put that in manually.
And you got it. I'm not even gonna need you to roll. I won't need you to roll damage because the minimum damage you could do is 3. This thing only has 3 hit points left. So
I bite.
Oh, so close.
So you bite down right in the correct spot and tear open an artery, gushing blood into the water, and the crocodile starts floating upside down. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to you, before you can do anything else, its stomach acids finished ending poor Santana's life.
I don't know that, so I'm dragging the body up to the water to go after the party.
All right. So it takes you some time to bring the body back in your crocodile form. I'm just gonna say that the party probably got one off into the side of the river to do this, and yeah. So imagine you're you get out of wild shape
and I'm trying to tear open through the belly.
Do you have any piercing weapons? Or are you using your crocodile form?
I'm going with trying to go with primal savagery, which lets me turn my fingernails into claws.
Okay, so you return back to your furbug form and start ripping it open,
and Kyle, I'm just
and Kyle starts to help you, but he has this look on his face. He doesn't. He thinks it's. You can see it's. As far as he's concerned, it's too late.
I'm not looking. I'm focusing on clearing out Santana, and so we open up the belly of the crocodile. What do we see?
You see a corpse of a changeling. Like
Aria kind of lets
full of holes from teeth, and with clear acid that's eating away. You can see bits of bone already visible from the acid's work.
Aria is going to scream kind of a death keen, and I'm going to use Cure Wounds twice at the 2nd level, trying to bring back Santana. I know it's pointless.
Yeah.
I'm doing it anyway because that's what she would do. And after I run out of those spell slots, I'm going to cure...
The magic, pull for your forces from you, but every time you try to cast it on the corpse, it just feels like it reaches out to nothing, as if you're touching a wall, and just nothing happens. There's no magical resonance here.
Santana, wake up! You! And I'm just crying and screaming, and I'm trying to cast.
Oh, it's under Mist Creatures. That's why I couldn't see it. Kyle just kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. There's nothing that can be done. It's too late.
I looked to Kyle and I was like, I should have been faster. faster. I shouldn't have waited. I should. And I'm just crying. I kind of break down sobbing, hands buried in my face, long hair hiding my face.
Hey, not to sound callous, but with the problem of the dead rising and zombies as corpse, should we chop him up and then bury him so he can't rise?
We could just burn him. Little less grotesque, more ceremonial.
We don't have a we don't have a spare boat to send him off into.
We don't need to burn him in a boat. We are surrounded by a forest.
Should we loot the body?
Kyle
This is
looks
out of character.
over you. Uh, I say yes, definitely loot the body. That's why I'm like telling Run to please tell us what you've got on there because it's not on the it's not on the Roll20 sheet.
Okay,
I think
I
he
can
has
pull it
that
up.
staff.
I can pull
the
it up.
staff
It,
would probably be left in the boat. On him would have been a short sword.
By the way, Run,
Uh,
you have a new character sheet for whenever you're ready.
yeah, I was
He's
going
probably
to
gonna
ask
be
what
on.
kind of rolls I need to do.
Yeah, but there's a character mancer in there, and you can just do the rolls for stats assignment. That'll help you out.
There you go. That's what's in his bag. So, uh, yeah, we're probably
So
gonna.
so Kyle looks at the rest of you and says, "I can take care of the burning."
Okay, I'll take a thieves' tools and add it to my pack. Since I am your thieves' tool guy anyway.
Wait, where's this? What's he gotten
Um,
on him?
alchemist supplies, which you might grab because there may be a dead-eye mute in there, may or may not.
Oh,
We
by the
don't know
way,
what's in there.
something that's not on the list is that superior potion of healing.
I mean, like Aria would take that, but right now she's not in any shape to even think about looting the body. Her father was a grave cleric, and he believed very strongly in not looting bodies. That was disrespectful to the dead, so she's unlikely to ask to loot the body.
Dig, I think you might take that too, the superior healing potion. You can
Yeah,
hold
I'll
on to
take that. But you said you were there's showing off what he had in his inventory.
It's
I don't
in
see
it's
anything.
in D&D. It's sorry, it's in Discord.
Not sure where because I don't see it. Not at least not on our
Yeah.
table.
Me neither.
It's in Discord. It's in wait, where am I? Holy shit. You know what I'm in?
Roll20.
Where?
General chat. I posted the entire list in general chat.
I bet digital chat is very confused at this point.
I
That's
don't
the
see
list.
anything.
Okay,
I
so
just
where is
I
the
just fixed it.
character mancer at?
Okay, you go into your character sheet, and it just you can say how do you want to create this character, and I'll just hit the use character mancer. But you basically go into your character sheet and Roll20, and it just go into the character part, and it should already be loaded up and ready and waiting for you.
So I'll add the crowbar again and the grappling hook. Uh, Holy Watcher. I don't know. Does anyone want to hold the holy water?
No, thank you. I only want the book the ink pen and the ink. So
So you want the ink,
that's
pen, paper, and parchment?
and and the book.
There's a book. Okay, go
Honestly,
Yeah,
ahead, take those.
leave
that's all I
everything in the
want.
pack, and we can use it as we need it.
Who's going to keep track of this equipment? Who's going to
I'll
be
try to
carrying
move
it?
it. I don't need that. I don't need the short swords. I'll take the ropes. Second water skin.
We can put the pack on the back of the bird and make it useful.
Yeah, but what we need is
You still need somebody in the party to record it.
track the sheet.
We
And that's why
could
I was
pin
trying to
it.
divide it up.
I
that?
can make a handout.
Okay.
Because
I'm
his yeah, because his character sheets in D&D Beyond is what's updated.
Who wishes to be the Okay, I'll play it so you can see it. Who wishes to be the edit monkey? Who wants to keep track of all this?
Monkey.
Who wants to be the one keeping track?
whoever keeps track should get first dibs on the items they want. That's what I would like to say.
I'll do it then.
Yeah, I was gonna say just he's already been splitting it up and handing it
All
out
right,
anyway.
there you
Let
go.
him take care of it.
You have the extra pack thing underneath characters now.
Where did you put this?
Under characters. It's called extra pack.
Oh.
So as soon as you guys unload what you need from the body of Santanta, Kyle moves forward and kind of kneels on the ground in front of him.
Hold on. Thick, did you already add the superior healing potion to your stuff?
Not yet, but I was just about to.
Okay then.
Okay.
Why?
Hey, Grizz,
It was not
roll for
added to
the
the sheet yet, but I just wanted before I added it to see where
Oh,
it was
okay.
gonna be at. So go ahead, you can add it.
I forgot how to spell. Superior.
You can
Super
drag and drop from the
IOR.
compendium.
No, he's
Not
oh.
showing me.
Error.
Oh, just because I'm not on add item.
Manage equipment. Yeah, no.
But anyway, so as you guys have finished taking stuff from the body, Kyle kneels down in front of it and closes his eye. He seems to be thinking for a moment. Kind of hands on top of his, his legs, and then he kind of leans forward, and you can see that there is fire pulling itself around both of his hands, and he just kind of leans forward and presses down on the body, and the body starts to ignite, casting more. Since it's still raining out, this is like getting steam to rise up back up into the air. That's that hot, and he just kind of stays like that. His hands on the body, just burning and burning and burning until ash starts to billow up into the sky, blocking out some of the rain.
As he's doing that, Aria approaches and she's kind of rubbing her eyes. They're red and puffy, and she begins to kind of sing / chant in a low Elvish. Pray for the dead, and the dead will pray for you.
The body soon is no more. Just ashes now twirling in the air, only being brought back down again by the rain. His hands stop glowing with fire, and he stands back up.
Satanta was such a wonderful person.
Aria says no more. Her head's bowed, and
What
she
time
just
is it?
It's midday.
9:48.
Oh, we're talking about real time?
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost 10.
No. Is it? No,
Yeah.
it's 8:49. Well,
Well, it's almost
no,
10 where I'm
I'm
at.
talking about in time.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
talking about
midday.
in game. I say that as a group, probably take the time, take the rest, and then maybe tomorrow we can continue on our journey.
Kyle kind of pulls his daughter close to him, keeping an eye on the water.
Real quick, run. How much money did you have on Santana left?
I don't think I had very much, actually.
And what exactly happened to the? That's right. The potion was because of the magic stuff you got from the Halloween episode. I forget.
Correct.
Did you get anything else other than that potion, or just the potion?
Just the potion.
Okay.
For the most of the day, Aria's going to be very quiet. She only kind of after about an hour, she kind of goes over to Ty and asks in a very quiet voice, "Can I braid your hair?" Just
Ty just kind
stares
of
down.
nods a bit, and tilts her
And
head so that you can touch her hair.
Aria kind of goes behind her and starts braiding and unbraiding and rebraiding and unbraiding. Just putting it in various updos, then taking it down, then redoing it into another updo or downdo.
Kyle kind of watches all this. Soon the night comes. Who's keeping watch?
Devlin will go. No, he won't. He just stares in the fire.
Ari will be up at second watch.
Well, one of us is going to have to take a second watch.
Kyle is still ever vigilant.
Kyle stays up all night anyway.
Eyes on the fire.
Any races that are off limits?
Just the 3 that I think are still listed in the campaign notes because they don't tend to be on Ollaras. Hold on. Where did I put that? I could have sworn I had.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Look, I mean,
Hold on. I could have sworn I had a listing for that. Ooh, interesting. Weird. I could have sworn I had one of those on this table. Maybe I accidentally removed the thing, which is really stupid of me if I did. So what race were you thinking of? And I'll let you know if it's because there's like only 3 races that I'm aware of existing in all of the books. I own all the books except for the latest one that's Tasha's thingamajiggy. At this point, so pretty much
of everything.
Yeah. So I've got I have access to all of the races for the books. What race were you thinking about?
honestly, I don't know. That's the reason I was asking if there was any that was off limits.
I think it was not the Valkyrie one, but the one that's
it was like
blue and
it was like the Simiac hybrid. The I believe they were called the Kalashar, the ones that have like 2 spirits. And I think
Eh,
and the subrace of elves known as the Shadowkai,
I've
because the Raven Queen
I
has
could've-
no authority on this world, and therefore her people don't come here.
uh, if I thought of something funny the other day. If I had been a Utai, and we had seen the Naga, we could have totally been politely impolite to each other. And I'm like, I could have told the Naga like, clearly I'm the superior one here because I have thumbs, posable thumbs. I think I would have been politely asked to go to the door and wait outside. Sorry, that was completely off thing. I was just reading some lore and I'm like, oh, that's funny.
Okay, I think I'm going to do a dragonborn barbarian.
Double
Two
barbarian, those are
barbarians in the
nice.
party. Yeah.
I'm just going to be taking a short rest because Aria is not sleeping very well. Just a heads up after seeing this. Hello?
I hear you.
Hello.
Hold on, I had to
Okay,
respond to something.
Okay, fair enough.
So, okay, we got those perceptions, and Kyle is also keeping watch. He stares off into the fire. The night does seem fairly quiet, at least. No more crocodiles coming up from the water, but every time that there's like a bit of a splashing sound, there is likely a bit of tension in some of you.
Yeah. Said Aria, she basically just sleeps for a few hours and then she's startled up awake, and she's clearly having some nightmares. So she's, just not sleeping well. She's staying outside. She hasn't even entered her tent.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ooh, you could have been in Aarakocra. We're about to go to the town of Aarakocra, people.
Oh, you
I
know
like
what? That
Dragon
is a
Queen.
race we haven't tried before.
Yeah, and you could welcome to try that. I don't know when exactly we'll be getting to the Aarakocra town, but it's possible that scouts are out and about and ready to lead people to Kir Sabal.
I mean, we're on the way to the town without actually knowing that someone was actually going to die. What the hell? What's going on with this?
Yeah, I'm drawing up
Soon,
my second character if I die.
yeah.
I already have my backup character. I just need to roll for her, and I'll use Aria's spot. Alright, out of character, this is a great time to start figuring out who's in what boat. So currently in the front boat we have Thunk, Little One,
Actually, it's
and
not
Aria.
because if you look at the map, you're on the last day of the boat.
Oh. Okay. We'll come back to it when it comes time for the boat.
All right. So, somewhere during the day, you guys find the end point, or maybe it's the start point of the river. I can never remember how rivers actually flow. I always have a thing about that.
Depends on. Sometimes depends on the gravity,
Yeah.
but most start points start at a mountain.
Whoops.
Yeah. So this looks like it's probably an end point then. Yeah, the end point of the river, on the edge of a swamp. Lots of buzzing insects, and it's still raining. But you do see a very interesting sight. There is a herd of hadrosaurs grazing upon the foliage at the edge of this bogland that you found yourself at.
Interesting. Look, Arya, something else you could turn into.
There, didn't she already
Aria
do
kind
that?
of looks
12 adults and 3 children.
Aria kind of looks over to Devlin and kind of doesn't say anything. She just says, kind of shrugs and goes back.
Yeah,
She,
the herd kind of like glances over at you guys as you reach there, but they don't seem to be either worried or getting ready to attack. They just seem to be placidly eating.
Did you take a shit?
Okay, that's a random statement to get up on stream.
I'm looking at my daughter. I always ask her the same question. Yeah, she shit her pants.
Sorry to hear that.
It's only a diaper, so it's good to hear that. She shit.
Well,
She didn't shit
still,
her own pants.
that means time to clean. But anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, we meet a pack of Hydrosauruses. I'm not gonna touch any.
But now you have nowhere to go in the boats. The canoes can either be abandoned at this point, or two people are going to have to pick up and carry them, which is kind of problematic. Which means that when you're attacked, if you're attacked while carrying them, you have to spend an action to put your canoe back down on the ground before grabbing your weapon.
or
Basically, you're spending in your action putting the canoe down and drawing your weapon. So that can be kind of problematic for people. That's why you have to decide how you're going to handle this.
Not for me, because I can cast spells without the somatic component because of Warcaster.
Excellent. Which means Arya is going to be carrying one canoe.
And Thun can carry the other because he also
it.
has as
What?
an improvised weapon.
Yeah, no, I'm just a caster. I have to actually concentrate on all my spells.
Oh, except for Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's true.
It's still got somatic components, I believe, or is it verbal?
I think somatic to at least. I think it's both somatic and verbal. He's going to hold out his hand.
Visual semantic, yeah. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call, guys.
Or I'm cleaning a diaper. This is why you get wireless headphones.
Mm-hmm. At this point, considering the time and considering what's going on here, we could call it for the week. Let everyone get situated and figure out how Run's new character and the new player's character know each other, because clearly they'll be entering in together. I mean, that's how
Remember,
we.
I will be out for 2 sessions.
Okay, so it'll be two. That's fine. But by then we should be at Curse of Bell if you're going to be in Aarakocra.
Yeah, I was just reminding you.
We're skipping next week, and then we have the week after that, which, depending on if somebody else misses,
that's true.
That's true.
But it's still the words say, and even if you get stopped along the way and decide you need to go into another dungeon location, which, because there is at least one, but there's at least potentially one on the way, and there possibly is another one, because there's some locations that are not technically on the map that the GM gets to completely decide on where they are. Well, actually, most of the objects on the map, the GM can decide where to put them on there.
Honestly, I kind of want to keep playing because this is the highlight of my week.
Can you repeat what you said? I'm sorry, I missed that. Is it highlight?
I said this is the highlight of my. I want to keep playing because this is what gets me through the week, and some really stupid shit going on at work.
I'm sorry.
Every week, it's okay. Not your fault. It's just our scheduling manager again doesn't seem to understand scheduling.
I hate that.
I know. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
That's my vote.
you rolled really well when it came to the when I was deciding, okay, which one of you is being targeted by the giant crocodile. Okay, everybody, I made it. I rolled a 1d6. It turned out to be 4. Everybody's going to roll, and I'm going to see who's closest to 4. Uh, oh, two of you rolled a 4. Okay, you guys need to re-roll. There's either going to be whoever got the lowest number or anybody that rolled a 4. And Satana rolled a 4. So it could have quite
I
easily
mean,
been
like,
you.
yeah. Well, except, well, no.
Although, if that had been the
I,
case, Thunk probably would have been able to get off a melee attack on the thing. Because it would have been reaching over the
yeah.
boat into your spot.
Hmm.
Instead, he was kind of blocked by you and by Satana and by Little One in that corner.
Okay, I decided to make a character on D&D Beyond. So
Okay.
how do I add it to
So
Roll
you're
20
gonna
now?
have to deactivate your current character, which is Santanta.
That's
Don't worry
fine
about,
since they're dead.
and then assign the new one under you.
Okay, how do I deactivate it now?
Uh, you should be able to. I'm trying to think. There's a delete option, and then there's the. There it goes. Ah, shit. I gotta fix my. I gotta fix my faucet. Uh, so go to campaigns. Go to my campaigns. Go under Orias or whatever this. Wait, please wait. Where it says Tomb of Annihilation one. And then under your character, you should be able to have the options of view, edit, unassign, or leave. So yeah, all you had to do was do that, and then the new one you made, hit claim on the same page,
Okay, that's done.
and then now you should have your character under you, your new one, active in here. Oh, so you want to play Among Us?
Well, I was just saying is that considering people keep having to log off and do stuff. One character's dead. Another person isn't here this week. This is really feeling like this is a good break spot for the party. But I want to do
Hmm.
something with Arya because Arya I don't want Arya to feel stressed.
Oh, I always feel stressed.
Well, I want to help lessen Arya's stress by doing something with Arya.
Thank you.
I forgot you were in this server, Grizz.
It's probably in my only don't check very often section because I've got so many Discord groups that I'm in.
There is one that says Achungus. It is Among Us only. We only
I
make
mean, like,
groups for Among Us.
we could do some in character RP. The problem with that is
In
that it often
character.
seems dead. I know you're pretty busy, Grizz, and it's just like, okay, Grizz, we're kind of waiting for you to reply. Uh,
No, I just fixed my faucet, my at least my kitchen faucet because it had low water pressure after I changed the what can I call it? A water heater. Like I don't know why, because I didn't do anything to that.
what if you did?
But all I did, no, I didn't because all I did was open it. It's probably sediment and stuff. So I opened it, ran it, and then hey, it works now. It works wonderful now. Water pressure's the same. Oh, wait, what time is it?
It is 9
Yeah,
o'clock
it's time
my
to wake up,
time.
Mama.
All right, so said we do have the between sessions in character RP, except it just kind of dies out.
Well, because it's meant a lot for between characters and not necessarily between the NPCs.
Well, that's my all my characters. Aria just really likes. I just like to interact with NPCs. I just think they're neat.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got 2 camps actually in 17. I'm like, all right, we're having some interaction between between a character, one of my player characters, and his sister, and then we're having interaction between 2 of my other characters. I'm just like, my my characters. This is my Legend of Zelda campaign. They're sages, and one of the characters is actually descended from the sage, one of the sages of water, who unfortunately died very early on in their journey. So now that he's a sage, and ended up telling his sister, who put them under a zone of truth spell because he said, "Oh hey sis, I'm the sage," and she's like, "What did you say?" And so that affected another party member who blurted out the whole truth, and she's just like, "All right, bro, you and I, we gotta have a family talk." Family talk,
Family
of course,
meeting.
being that
Family meeting.
she beats him up. They fight, and she beats him up, and then she heals him, and then they talk about their feelings, because you can't talk about your feelings without fighting. Yeah. I just wait for the character to respond so I can have them be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're not telling our mother about this. Not till after you clear the water temple." Because at the end of the last campaign, one of the other sages told their mother like, "Hey, yeah, he's a sage. We're all sages now." She took that vow as well as you would think.
That doesn't sound good.
So, well, just that her husband was a sage and then he died in the line of duty, and now her son is a sage. And her daughter's already commander of the Zoran Navy, so it's not like they are living very safe lives there. Anyway,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm still having an issue trying to bring this character onto Roll20.
Yeah, I have no idea how to link those two. I'm not really sure how that works. I know I know that it does work. I just don't know how it works.
Google Chrome, Beyond 20. Oh. Oh. Steve's dead. That sucks.
Yeah, I can't seem to figure out how to even delete
Who? What? Where?
Satanta.
Who's dead?
Steve.
Nuh-uh. Not us. He's not dead. He just answered in the Among Us chat.
Oh.
Mike said who's alive, and one person said dead. So
No. Considering all of the things that have been going on lately, with various GMs that have been missing, like my first thought is, oh shit.
of course I respond with, "Hi, Dad. I'm Dad."
So, Grizz, are you still live on Twitch?
Yeah. Do you want me to stop?
I was wondering because I just pulled up like, oh,
Yeah.
everyone's now hearing our talk about what
No,
people
that's why
dead but not being
I
dead.
was gonna turn off the stream, but I wasn't sure if you guys were finished with this or not. I'm just confused at the moment.
I'm okay with finishing for the night, and then we'll probably pick it back up.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.